Hello chess lovers, and welcome back to Chess Way. In today's video, we're diving into a really exciting battle between Mikhail Tal and Livo, played back in 1958. All right, the game starts with e4, black replies with e6, then d4 and d5, the French defense. Tal immediately pushes e5, and black counters with c5, challenging the center. White supports it with c3, followed by knight to c6 and knight to f3. Now black goes queen to b6. This is the Paulson attack. Tal calmly develops bishop to d3. Now look carefully. This bishop move blocks one defender of the center, which means white only has two guards while black already has three attackers. But hey, this setup is a classic beginner's trap. After black captures in the center, Tal immediately recaptures. Looks like a free one for black, right? But not so fast. If the knight takes it, white's knight will strike back. And if the queen dares to take that knight, forget it. Bishop to b5 check, king moves to d8, and white's queen wins the queen. The trap is deadly. Back to the board, Livo develops bishop to d7, covering his king first. Tal castles short, and only then black takes the center with his knight. White trades it off, and black's queen jumps in, hitting the e5 square. Now notice, the bishop check idea no longer works. And even though Tal already gave up material earlier, he does it again. He calmly continues with knight to c3. Black accepts, queen captures again. Now Tal strikes back, rook to e1. He's hitting the queen and also pinning the defender on e6. The queen slides back to d6 to hold the position. Tal increases the heat, knight to b5, chasing the queen once more. The queen retreats all the way to b8, completely passive now. It can't move anywhere along the long diagonal. Tal keeps going, queen to f3, eyeing that weak point on d5. Black answers with bishop to d6, trying to create counterplay against h2. But Tal, he doesn't care. He takes in the center again with his queen. At this moment, Tal is basically saying, let's see whose attack is stronger. And honestly, who could argue? He's Mikhail Tal. Black immediately strikes with bishop takes h2 check. King steps to h1, then bishop retreats to c6, targeting the queen and adding pressure on g2. Now watch this. Tal plays queen to g5. But wait, maybe the sharper move was queen to h5, pinning f7 and hitting the bishop twice. If the bishop moves no matter where, f4, d6, or c7, it's all bad. For example, queen to h5, bishop to c7, rook takes e6 check. King can't go to d8 because queen takes f7 and the attack is unstoppable. If king goes to f8, then queen to c5 check, bishop blocks, rook takes it, and white is completely winning. Back to the actual board. Tal chose queen to g5 instead, defending g2 and attacking g7 at the same time. Black jumps knight to f6, another trap. If white gets greedy and takes on g7, attacking both rook and knight, black plays rook to g8, and suddenly the queen is trapped. Tal plays f4, cutting the connection between black's queen and bishop. Black pushes h6, chasing the queen. Now Tal grabs the one on g7. Rook to g8 hits the queen again. And now the bishop on h2 is hanging, so white could take the knight, but Tal has something crazier. He plays rook takes e6 check. Oh my god, he sacrifices the rook. Black accepts, pawn captures. Now bishop to g6 check. King to d8, queen takes knight, check. And right here, Livo resigns. Because if the game goes on, king to c8, queen takes e6 check, king to d8, queen takes the rook, king to d7, queen f7 check, and that knight on b5 covers every escape square. If king goes to d8, queen f8 check, king d7, bishop e8 check. Move anywhere, bishop takes bishop, checkmate. Or if king steps to e6, queen f7, checkmate. Even if black tries queen takes bishop, queen d6 check, king c8, and queen c7, checkmate. Absolutely crazy. Tal attacks like a mad genius, ignoring the counterplay completely. That's vintage Mikhail Tal. Fearless, creative, and unstoppable. And all right, my friends, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this wild attacking game, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to Chessway so I can bring you more insane games like this one. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay sharp, chess lovers.